everybody. Welcome back to Rates for Vets. Do appreciate it. We have a big thing here going today, believe me. Read this little thing here called automatic teller machine. However, the use of AMTs are gradually declining with the increase in cashless. And this is true. What's going on right now, the three banks that we had to bail out, don't worry about it. It ain't coming out of your pockets. The hell if it ain't. Another lie to the government. The real purpose of this is a chess game. What they're doing right now, all this chaos that we're having through fentanyl, girls being raped, people being murdered, they want you to bow down to their knees, tyranny, beg them to stop this chaos around our United States and around the world. This is done purposely. The government is the only one who can stop it. Bullshit. Get some guts and do it yourself. They're not going to do it for you. What they're trying to do right now, they're playing a chess game with you people. And what they're going to do eventually is go to CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. This will stop everything that everybody's doing, or they'll pay the consequences, but you'll lose your freedom. Now, I'm going to give you a little sample of what I'm talking about here. I have a video that should wake everybody up. If you don't want your freedom, good. Kiss butt. Kiss their boots, lick their boots, shine their boots. But if you don't want it, get off the grid. Learn how to survive in nature. Now, I'm trying to do it myself. I'm in the same fix you are. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm just telling you the truth. I am going to try my best to get out of this situation. And hopefully I can. But at least I'm trying. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, government, please help me. Let me lick your boots. Please. No, I am not doing it. I fought for this country, and so did my brothers and sisters. And for what? To be shit on? No, I'm not taking it anymore. I'm tired of the bullshit. All right, enough of me talking here. Let me get this thing started. And you guys decide what you want to do with your lives. Because I'll tell you what, I'm done with it. Here we go.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now, the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points. A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not. For now, the number is a sort of bank credit rating, keeping track of everyone's spending habits.
I think being ranked is a good thing. A society has to have rules.
It forces us to be well behaved.
It may seem scary, but it's just like that here. We're used to it. And anyway, we don't have a choice.
But in an effort to keep all of its subjects in line, Beijing is taking the system a step further in 2020. It's aggregating data gathered by banks, private companies, and the state to rate if someone's a good or bad citizen.
By using the most data possible, the so-called big data, the system will play an important role in rebuilding a moral society.
The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb: their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media. Criticizing the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, raising the party or giving blood increases your social credit. Xiao Wen Wang is a model citizen. She lives in Nanjing, a testing ground for social ranking. Married with a child, she has a job in a retirement home, no debts, and she wouldn't dream of jaywalking.
As a good citizen, I respect the rules of the road. If I didn't, I'd lose points on my social credit.
In theory, everything can be taken into account in the social score, even the most innocuous errands like supermarket shopping. When Xiao Wen Wang makes an electronic payment, her purchases tell the state a lot about her. Buying cigarettes would count against her. On the other hand, nappies show she's an attentive mother. Beer could indicate alcoholism. She'd be better off buying water. In this pilot city of 8 million people, there are only 18,000 model citizens. For Xiao Wen Wang, there are perks to be had, such as paying half price for the bus.
I get discounts for all public services, even at museums. And the library is free for me, thanks to my score.
A good score brings benefits, but people with low scores lose rights. The cinema names and shames people considered untrustworthy, plastering their details, even their addresses, across big screens.
It's a matter of principle. Those people have to be condemned.
Those people aren't honest, so they have to pay the price.
It's only right to pay your debts. You have to blacklist those that don't.
The Supreme Court has created a blacklist for so-called bad citizens, those whose ratings have dropped to zero. On it are companies, but also 23 million people to date. Among them is this journalist Liu Hu. He got a little too close to uncovering corruption among high-profile party members. After being sued for defamation by the subject of a story he'd written, he was blacklisted. He only realized when he tried to buy a train ticket and was told he was banned from traveling.
That tells me I'm still on the blacklist.
Punished because he's been branded untrustworthy by the state.
Once you're blacklisted, you can no longer get a bank loan, start a business, buy an apartment, or even send your children to a private school.
Yu Hu is among a tiny minority of people who have dared to criticize the system, which some are calling a digital dictatorship.
I worry because I think many people like me will be deprived of individual freedoms, and all of us will live with restrictions of one kind or another.
After our meeting, Yu Hu learned that his name had been removed from the blacklist, but he still has a long way to go if he doesn't want to languish at the bottom of the social credit hierarchy.
After this video, I have a meme from New Guru that he sent me. A lot of them. So after I get done talking here, I'll show you the memes of New Guru. Anyway, this is what's going to happen to America. If you people want it, take it. It's yours. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Your 401k plans are going bye-bye. Your retirements are going bye-bye. When they go CBDC, what they're going to do is if you have too much money in your bank, they're just going to take it away from you. Say it's for taxes. If you don't obey your rogue people in government, they will actually fine you, rank you for a lower standard of living or no living at all. If they decide that you're buying too much of something, they'll stop your transaction. This is all done by AI, artificial intelligence. They're going to know everything about you, everything. There's no such thing as HIPAA laws where they don't know anything. Your privacy. It's bullshit. It's just like me having a door that's locked in my house here, at my front door, let's put it that way, just to make me feel safer. It ain't going to stop any criminals. It'll make some noise, deter them a little bit, but that's just about it. And that's just the way the government is. They give you these rules to make you feel safe, but they're turning right around and screwing you. You know, they just can't wait to implement the CBDC to have control of your lives. Figure it this way, people. The people who control your food, your medical, your energy, your education, your money controls you. And that's what they're doing. They want nothing but control, or guess what? You starve. Now, the only way I can figure this thing out, because Guru was talking to me about it, and I agree with him 100%, is go back to nature. Do the best you can. At least you're surviving. Whether they come after you later on or not, at least you have freedom. And you can do what you got to do if they come after you. I myself don't like tyranny. Never did like it. My brothers and sister went in the military figuring out that we're doing it for freedom and democracy. We weren't. We're doing it for the elites. A chess game. So they could have power over us, which is bullshit. All right. Enough of that. You guys decide what you want to do with it. I am going to get Guru's meme here. And you guys see the mind of Guru. Bear with me here when I get this thing started. It's funny, I can't put these things up at the same time. You know, I got to go back and do it again. Bear with me, all. I'm trying to get it. Anyway, how you doing, Guru? How you doing, Joe? D. John, Graham, and the rest of you right now. I haven't seen their names yet, but all right. This is going to be Guru special here. Here we go. Let's see, got that, and there we go. Boy, I just love that ending. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you. I love it. All right, everybody, get ready. Here it comes. Free for all. All right, I got to leave. I'll see you in a while, guys. Come up, all you. Come on up. First come, first serve. See who shows up today. Anyway, people, like I was saying, it's up to your lives what you want to do, to live the way they want you to or the way you want to. They are going after your wash machines. And apparently, what I understand, the new wash machines that are coming up don't even clean. You have to put more water into it, more soap for some reason. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I do know they are changing the wash machines. In fact, Westinghouse told the government it's not going to work right. They're just doing what they want to do. Oh, Ruski, come on up, buddy. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I gotta pee and shit. You just prop me up like that real fast. Continue. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay, just say 10-100. That's what we always say.
All right.
That means
10-100.
pee. 10-200 means shit.
I'm never gonna say that then. I'm never gonna.
Okay, yeah, that's that's how we say it politely. 10-100 or 10-200.
Okay, I got you.
It's CB talk. Go on, do your thing.
All right, one moment.
All right, so we got one gentleman up here who had to pee. How about that? Anybody else coming up here? Going once? Going twice? Nobody. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's what you have to expect. And Joe Cool, I was trying to tell you before, get ready. You won't be able to do your activism. Nobody will, because you're going against the government. And you know what's going to happen, don't you? You're going to be punished for it. Ah, thank you, Guru. Appreciate that. So yeah, even the cop activists are going to be stopped. They're going to be taking away your weapons if you have any. They're going to tell you what to eat, when to sleep, when to work. And I'm pretty sure if you're retired, they won't have nothing to do with you. They'll just give you scraps. Going to start 15-minute cities. That's coming, I said, in Ohio shortly. You're going to test trial that out. It's just a bunch of herds going to be corralled. That's all it's going to be. And you'll have everything there in that 15-minute city. But God have pity if you go past that 15-minute city. Oh my gosh. Get ready. You're going to be heavy fine. Probably go to jail. Be lifer in jail. I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on, and I don't want to be part of it. The government's people, I don't care if it's Democrat or Republican, they're both shafting you. Our three branches of government, our senators, White House, and Supreme Courts, they don't give a rat's ass about you people or me. Wake up. Get the hell out of here if you can. Go someplace. Hide. Do something. Learn how to build a clubhouse. Or if you have enough money, just sell your home and go up north and hide someplace. There's various things you can do. It might be a temporary fix, or they might come after you eventually, but at least you have more time to enjoy your life. I mean, I don't know how many times you've been up north, but I'll tell you what, I love it up there. Feel the wind, the branches breaking, walk through the wooded area, seeing wild animals jumping around, or just sitting there and relaxing, just listening to the wind and smelling that fresh air. It's beautiful. Or going to the beach, go up north, walk on the sands of the beach. Beautiful. Been a while since I've done that. I went to the beach 2 years ago, but I didn't take my shoes off. But it's just there's no comparison compared to this rat race, or as Guru would say, beehive. I mean, I'm tired of driving down here, man. Everybody's just in a rush trying to kill you. I go up north and shit, you got like about 5 miles before you get a red light, stoplight or a stop sign. It's beautiful. The only thing you have to watch out for up north is at nighttime during dusk to dawn. You got to watch out for deer, animals. You might hit them. You got to know what you're looking for when you're driving. You got to see some eyes looking to the side of the road when they deflect off your headlights. And you slow down a little bit. But that's the only thing you have to worry about at nighttime up north. Uh, Believe me, people, you're going to be shafted. You better start doing something. And if you get a chance, talk to Guru. That's the best advice I can give you. And have an open mind when you talk to him. Just don't, and argue with him. I mean, he's already run through the experience. I know this. He showed me. He showed me his documentation. And I was flabbergasted what he did. And I give the man credit. He went through it. What's going on, Rusk? Talk to me, buddy.
Sorry about that.
I can barely hear you.
Hold up. Better?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's better now.
It's because I spoke up. I was speaking like
Okay.
this. Yeah.
So was it good till the last drop?
Yeah, it turned from a 10-100 to 10-200, so 10-300.
Oh, you did both. Good man.
No, I'm just joking. I was brewing some coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah.
Shit, yeah. So yeah, I seen you last night. I gave you a little message here.
Yeah. I checked it out.
Yeah, I gave you a thumbs up too.
Thank you. Yes, it was lengthy. It was like, but I know how to read, so I read it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right, buddy.
Yeah. No, I take your advice as solid. So I'm gonna learn how to. Well, I'm gonna have to learn how to grow my own vegetables, and all that.
If you can do it, do it. There's a lot of information on YouTube that you can check out. I mean, a lot. Just think of what you want to do. Check it out, and they'll tell you how to do it.
Well, my brother lives not too far from me, and he knows how to do that shit. So if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna go over there. And it's he lives in a military base. Well, he lives in a town, and then in the 40s, a military base was created around it.
Okay.
And, yeah. So he's pretty safe. He has to get into town. You actually have to drive up to the gate, and it's guarded by Marines. And so you have to show them ID. So he's pretty fucking safe there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, go on.
You're issued a civilian ID, and you have to actually show them every single time when you're entering. You have to show them your civilian ID to actually go to your home.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, well, you sure do. Well, I'll tell you what. They tell you once a vet, always a vet. The government does.
Yeah.
I try to go into the let's call it Selfish Field Air.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to the Selfish Field Air Force Base, which is like about an hour and a half drive from here. And I was trying to get into the commissary. They wouldn't allow me in, even though I showed my veterans card.
Really?
Because I wasn't hurt. I wasn't, I was hurt on veterans hospital, but military, combat. No, I wasn't hurt, so I'm not allowed in there. But once a veteran, always a veteran. Believe me. I mean, they just take care of your veterans. You know, they don't give a shit about nobody.
Ah, damn, dude, that's rough.
Yeah, it sucks. That's what it does.
Yeah,
It sucks.
That's not fair. That's not fair to you.
Yeah. But
didn't know
yeah, yeah, you're right. They're gonna see your ID every time you go in there. It's a safety thing, you know.
And if you bring in what's it called, visitors, they have to actually have an ID.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember one time I left my ID at home, and somehow it worked. They passed me off as a minor. This was like 2 years ago. This was when I was like 39, and they're like, because if I shave, I look younger than I am, and they passed me off as a minor. He's like, hey, he lives here, he doesn't have an ID, and fucking we went, and then we partied our asses off and drank. So,
well, that was decent. Yeah. You know, that was decent. Really, it was nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I don't know if you've heard of this place. It's called Quantico. You know, one of the most.
Never heard of it. Never heard.
No.
Of it. No. Huh?
Really? One of the most famous military bases in America? No? Okay.
Well, if I was there, I won't know. You know, I mean, I don't look for other. There's so many bases across America. It's unreal.
They made a TV show about it.
Didn't see that either.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV that much. I only watch the news now and then. You know,
I figured so much that you don't watch it. Yeah, it's actually called Quantico. That was a TV show. Yeah, it's based in Northern Virginia. It's right near DC. You know, obviously, that's where I'm from. So, yeah, if it shit hits a fan, I'm going there. What do you feel about? How do you feel about military base or like towns like Quantico that are protected by military bases? What do you think is going to happen if shit hits the fan? What do you think will happen to the civilians?
Honestly, I don't know, but if they're going to bomb you, you're going to know about it. Trust me, you will know about it. If the shrapnel doesn't hit you, the suppression from the bomb.
Do you think it will become a lockdown? Like civilians won't be able to leave and they will be forced to be in their homes?
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it. Oh, yeah. You know what they do? They lie to the military people saying, hey, you better, lock them down. You know, we got a problem here. And there probably won't be a problem, but they'll follow orders.
Yeah.
The only thing the government can't do is go after us American people.
Well,
that's the law. But NATO will. They can bring NATO soldiers over here in America.
If you're saying the civilians will won't be able to leave their homes or the base, that pretty much ensures that they lose all the rights. Because if you can't leave that base, pretty much
if it's an emergency.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, kind of like a prison, but not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a. And right now, they're actually like the hours are dedicated to the military staff. Everything shuts down at 6. You know how in your local town stores kind of close around 9, 10, maybe even 11 o'clock. Quantico, everything shuts down at 6.
The only thing that don't shut down is the bars, the EM clubs.
Actually, the bars shut down at 9.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, dude, nothing is open past 10. Nothing. And there's no real stores. There's one Asian run mini mart in Quantico, and the prices are jacked to the roof.
They got a monopoly going.
Yeah, it's double, like literally double. If milk costs $5 in a grocery store, milk's going to cost 10 in their market.
And it comes from the same cow, same truck driver.
Yeah, it's the same exact brands. Yeah, it's yeah. If you can, and the PX is obviously it's for military only, and the prices are way low, but not everybody can go there. It's for the military or families of the military, and you obviously have to have your card and identification.
Right.
To go. Yeah. It's fucked up.
It is screwed up. It is, and if people want to live that way, that's fine. I just if you start growing a garden, that's less taxes you have to pay for the government. You know what I mean? There's other ways you can screw the government. I'm not allowed to say it. I'll let Guru say everything. But There are things you can do. It's going to take time, like baby steps, like he says, but you can do it. But you have to start now. I mean, it's getting close. This year, you're going to start that CBDC. They're going to start, I should say. They will start it. That's the
I've heard
whole
most-
problem with the banks being, if you got money in the bank, take the damn thing out.
That's honestly, I've been holding my I've had quite a sum of cash, and I put it in the lockbox
Good man.
along with a few firearms and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, my best advice, Ruski, if you're going to buy something, buy it now, because when that CBDC comes, they're going to tell you you have a certain date to put your money in the bank so they can transfer it to crypto, and that's it. You're done. You won't
What do you mean if I'm going to buy something? You mean guns or
whatever you want to buy right now before CBDC hits the fan?
Yeah.
You know, boots, clothes, something that you might need for a go
like
bag.
basic
You know?
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, something that extra underwear, whatever. You know, not toothpaste, but
What, food?
yeah, food, something that it'll help you out until you can get yourself situated.
Dry food, canned foods, and stuff like that.
Have you ever heard of a cob house?
No, I have not.
One of these days, when you come up here, I'll ask Goo to show you some videos on that cob house.
No,
You're not going to believe. I mean, we've seen them before, but never thought what they were.
But you're not going to show them now?
No, I don't have it. Guru has it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or I would, but I don't have it. But
bring Guru up here.
Well, Guru's here. I mean, if he wants to come on up, he knows what to do. He's probably busy right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually, if he's down there, it means he's busy doing something. I try to leave him alone as much as I can.
Okay.
But if he does come up and you get a time, ask him. He'll show you some stuff that you're going to be amazed that I was not aware of, and how to get off the grid of government. I mean, he showed me quite a bit, and he had documentation to prove it too. So it's up to you. And it'd be best to your best interest is somehow just disappear if you can. Get rid of your phone, huh?
No, good. I'm listening.
Yeah, get rid of your phones, everything. Just whatever you can do, because they're going to be spying you pretty heavily. They're going to know everything about you, everything. When they have a McDonald's in New York City right now in the men and women's John at CVTV, seeing you take a piss and shit, that's telling you something right then and there, And the McDonald's owner will not take the TV camera off. He says, no, it's staying up in there. So,
in the bathrooms?
Huh?
In the bathrooms, are you saying?
Yeah. It's in the bathroom of New York. Check it out. It's in the McDonald's.
I thought that was illegal.
Not for him, apparently. He owns a place, so he can do what he wants to do. If you want to go in there and show your whatever, go ahead and do it. It's up to you. It's your choice right now. For now. Eventually, it's not going to be your choice at all. They're going to have TV cameras on everything.
Wow. I thought that was like, I don't know, not goes against the Constitution. I just thought it wasn't.
We have
done.
no Constitution. You got to get that out of your mind. We have no Constitution anymore. Our rule of laws are gone. They're doing whatever they want to do, and they're showing it right in front of us. They're laughing at us. They don't give a damn. You got to realize that. I was the same situation you were. I was a highfalutin democracy person. I believed in government. I believed in them so hardly I went in the military. But when I come out of the military, I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't figure it out. Guru was the one that pointed it to me. It took him a while for him to get through my thick skull, but once it was in there, that was it. And he's right. He was right. There's no such thing as democracy or freedom anymore. When they can play around with your Second Amendment and your First Amendment, where's your freedom at?
That they definitely do that a lot. I've noticed, and I think everyone notices that.
And it's in our Constitution that they're not allowed to play around with it, but they're doing it, aren't they?
Yes.
So there's no rules. There's no law. It's just whatever they want to do to us, and they're going to do it. They are going to do it to us, and I can see it. Being 71 years old, I can see it. And it's going to happen to you. Now, I'm going to be dead and gone. You're going to have to suffer for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just trying to wake up people. They better just do something because, God have pity on you because you were warned. And this is what I'm here for. I'm not here to fight, argue, bullshit. The government's fantastic. No, I'm just out here to wake people up if I can. And that's all I am. Just trying to do. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking, to live at your house or nothing. I'm just saying, hey, here it is. Accept it or not. I mean, that's all I can do. And I'm going through the same thing you are right now. Believe me. I'm trying to make transitions to get the hell out of here.
Mexico?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not in a position right now to figure out what I got to do. Once I'm in that position, I can do things that I'm going to, it's going to be something.
Wouldn't it be the same everywhere, like in the entire world? Canada, Mexico?
Well, I'll put it this way. You know Frosty.
I
You
know
don't
who?
Frosty. Frosty?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, he lives in Florida. And his wife is from Peru.
Yeah, I got
He
you.
went down there last summer. He had a ball. He had a good time. Everything he says that he walked, everything was free food. You get a bamboo stick, hit a doggone tree, boom, you get coconut, bananas, what do you want, for free. For free. All the food you can eat. You know what I mean?
It should be like that, yeah.
Now he's moving back down there.
Huh. In Peru,
Okay. Oh, yeah, permanently. So, and he says that the climate never changes there because they're surrounded by mountains. There's not even mosquitoes there. The only thing that does bother them sometimes is flies. But they have all the windows are open, basically. And he's having a ball over there. So he's going to move down there.
Yeah.
And the government did try something, and I forget what it was. And all the Peruvian people went right after the government. They don't play around with them people. The people are friendly, but they don't want to be screwed with. And they had a big ordeal. In fact, if I can find a video, I'll show you. When they went, it was about 6 months ago. And they kicked the guy out. They got a new guy in there now. So, I mean, there are places. You just got to look for it. But it takes a little bit of money to do it, buy land and everything else, and, buy seed and start growing and learn how to can, you know what I mean?
How is Peru's government? What is it technically called? Is it democracy? It's not a communism, is it?
Honestly, no, it's not communism. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I know that they value their freedom.
Okay.
The cops, apparently, what I was told, they leave you alone. They will stop a person if they do something wrong.
Yeah.
But basically, they leave people alone there. They're a poor country, but they survive by their foods that they eat. And it's abundant over there. And it's really nice, he said. And that's why he's going back with his wife. And they're good people, he said. And I believe what he says, too. So that's one place you can go. Now,
I don't have a passport.
I
don't have a passport. No, yeah.
Well, you can always do a private plane or something. As long as you got a little bit of money, you can do anything you want to do,
Right. Ways out of it, right?
Yeah, it's just, it's up to you. There are things you can do. I can't say it on here, but just whatever you can do, get away from government. Be smarter than I am. You're younger, you're healthier than I am. Do it. Seriously.
Yeah.
And when you do go someplace, before you go there, write me a message that says, hey, I'm free. I'll be happy for you. Trust me.
I like America. I like it here.
Well, you're not going to. Trust me. I mean, you got the freedom to do whatever you want to do right now.
Right.
Now, just think when they lock you down, say, nope, you're not going any place. China locked up people for that coronavirus. Okay?
Yeah, during the pandemic, yes.
And they welded the door, and people were screaming.
I'm aware of that. I heard stuff like that.
And that's what's going to happen here. Exactly what's going to happen here. Either you obey or you're going to be in trouble. You will go to jail.
But China's under communist rule, aren't they?
What do you think this is going to be? This is exactly what's going to happen here. Exactly. We're following the same footsteps as China. Exactly. Yeah. Again, whoever controls your money, your medical, your energy, your foods, what are you going to do?
I guess you're right. You got to grow your own vegetables and food, I guess.
Right.
Or live off canned food, dry food.
This is what the government's up to. This is why they're controlling things. This is why all the chaos is out in the street. People are going to beg the government, help us, help us. And the government's going to say, no problem. We'll fix the currency. We'll fix the crime problem. We're going CBDC. This way we'll know everybody's life. And if they screw up, but the only ones who won't be affected by it is the leaders, the ones who implemented this. They'll still be flying. They'll still have the freedom.
Structured manipulation.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is what's going on around the world right now. And this is what's going to happen. This is what's coming down. So you
Kind of a
think
scary
about
thing. That's a scary notion that that's
it.
I mean,
I
I
never
believe
thought
it.
about it. Yeah, I never thought about it in my time. You know, I knew it was coming up. I just didn't think it was going to be this fast. I didn't know
I
about
heard
the
it for
CBDC.
years though. I heard it when my dad was alive, and that was 20 years ago. He was like, the new world order is going to happen. He was like, they're trying to make one currency.
Yeah. Well, it's the unelected people that you didn't elect that are controlling the elected people. In other words, the RIF, the World Economical Forum, these elected people go over there and they learn off of this guy called Klaus Schwab, and they come back and they implement it. This is why you don't hear a thing on the news media. You don't hear anything on the senators, the presidents, anything, the Supreme Courts, nothing, because they know it's coming down. And if people knew about it, they wouldn't accept it. So they're doing it slowly.
Yeah.
To transition it. So you'll accept it. I'm not accepting it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. They used us military people. They used us for their gain. And it pisses me off.
So do you think the military will be, well, in those times that you're talking about, do you think they'll be like controlled slaves?
I don't think there's going to be a military that we know about it. I think it's going to be NATO soldiers that's going to control it because
Okay.
they cannot. You think the United States people are going to go against their own family? No. No. Once they find out the real truth. It's bullshit is what it is. And when they implement that 15-minute city, oh, get ready. You're really going to have a good time then. You won't own nothing. And you will be happy, they said. And this is what's
nothing
down.
and you'll like it. Yeah.
You won't own a car. Or you'll either walk or ride a bicycle. You will be monitored 24/7. And I got it on video already about that.
Sounds like communist rule.
It
definitely
is.
does. Yeah.
It is a communist rule. A satanic thing. That's what it is. And right now, I mean, there's no doubt about it that the 2020 election was rigged. Oh, we got Derek. Hey, Derek, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys? Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. Finish.
No, go ahead. You got any thoughts about it? Say something.
Well, I think the 15-minute city, man, I think that's bullshit. There's no fight. There's no way. You know, all the people in my country and all the people in your guys' country, people are going to fucking stand for that.
But the younger generation won't accept it because they're brainwashed too. You know what I mean? They're brainwashed, and this is what they want. They want the next generation to come on up.
Hey,
to screw to screw us.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can see it now. People out there, they don't even know what time it is half the time. You know, on a secondhand watch, they have no idea. If it isn't digital, they don't know.
You know,
it's
funny you should say that, right? It's because I was on Facebook about a couple years ago, and there was a teacher in a school who brought a rotary dial phone in her class and told her students, "This is the phone of back in the day. You guys try to make a call on this." And these kids could not figure out how to use a rotary dial phone.
I believe it. I do. I believe it.
And I'm looking at and I'm going, you know, I miss those days. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, your fingers got tired after a while, you know. But yeah, these kids today are brainwashed.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. The bad thing about it, so are we. We are so used to going to corporate and buying stuff. From corporate, and these corporate are turning right around and giving out millions of dollars for the election campaigns.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm saying, if we all started a garden, Like Guru said one time, and he's right. If we all had gardens, the United States, no one would starve.
True.
You wouldn't see these people starving out here in the streets. They'd be walking up to your tree, say, "Hey, I'm hungry. Go ahead, eat all you want.
Yeah.
It's free."
Yep. Just tell the women not to take the fruit from the tree of good and evil.
Right. Well, it's up to them.
Yeah, well, that happened once, and look what happened.
Yeah, I know. But look what we're going through right now. But it's just, it's common sense right now. I just, and I didn't realize it until I talked to Guru, and like I said, it took Guru a while for it to sink in my head. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Don't go through the same thing I did. It's bullshit. They're taking your 401k plan away right now, your retirement fund. You're not going to have a retirement. They want you basically to rely on them. And if you do something wrong, you're going to be punished by it.
Mm.
And they're dirty. They're dirty as upper hand people. And they're sitting back, enjoying their life, stealing off of us.
There's a few words that come to mind when I think of these 15-minute cities and the WEF and what's going on. Now, bear with me. What's that?
Totality. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking word, whatever, yeah. And fascism and communism.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
But more so what Ruski said, totalitarianism.
Totalitarianism.
Yeah.
Totalitarianism. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. Yeah.
I can say it good when I'm by myself, but if I'm around people, then it fucks up.
I know how you feel. I have a hard time talking to the StreamYard too. It is. Because you're doing it by the heart. You're not reading a script like they do on TV,
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's freedom here.
But I don't know, man. It's going to get worse. It is.
Well, don't stand there. Don't salt. Think of what you're going to do to survive. If you want to know, talk to Guru. When Guru has time, he'll come up and he'll show us in a backstage. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of freaking ideas, and he went through it. He just didn't say it. He went through it.
Well, if this shit does happen while I'm still in this city, I'm going to fight. And if I can't fight anymore, I'm going up north.
Don't even fight. Just go up north. The hell with it. Let the people who don't want to know what's going on, the ignorant, let them fight it out. You save yourself. Screw them.
We're looking at the end times, people, and I'm not going to get into Bible prophecy, but we are looking at the end times.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I'll tell you something. They're arresting preachers in Canada, and not one Christian went out there to help them out. Not one.
No.
I mean, how good is the Christians right now? They're a bunch of Judas as far as I'm concerned. I don't
True.
see nothing.
True.
Yes, I believe in God and I believe in Jesus, but I sure don't believe in them people.
I've met some Judas Christians, let me tell you.
Yeah, they're all hypocrites.
Well, look at the pastor in your country, the one that had the service when the C word was going around. And the police went into his church and he goes, "You fascist, you bunch of fascists." And he got arrested.
And where were the Christians?
There was none.
Yeah, exactly. They're hypocrites. So if they lose their religion, shame on them.
I just forget the pastor's name, but he's well known during this whole pandemic for fighting for what's right.
Yeah, only a few does that, and I give that man credibility. I do. That's a lot of guts to be by yourself. Well, many are sticking the thumb up in the air on you.
Well, he was in his church opening up service for Sunday, and the police came in, 4 of them, and told him he has to close his doors during the pandemic or lockdowns. And and he actually said, "I equate them to Nazi Germany back in the day."
Mm-hmm. Well, you figure this out. Of all the religions in the world, and we have many, only one's being attacked, the Christians. Why?
Because they're, I forget. I don't know actually.
No, it's just something to think about.
Yeah, well, all I have in my head right now is seeing a bunch of Christians being rounded up, and like in the Bible, and the end days, and
Get your head cut off.
you
That's what
get your head cut off. Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm.
and if that happens, which it will happen. There's no if. I'm fighting. I don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you, don't even fight. Just leave. It's not worth it. You're going to lose anyway. Trust me. With all the technology they have right now, they're going to have the upper hand. Before you even know it, you'll be corralled anyway.
The WEF is behind all this.
Yes. Yes.
And I've told people that, and they're like, "Well, they're good. They're going to be good for the country. Are they? They're not going to be good for nothing except they're fucking."
No, you tell them this. If it's going to be good for the country, tell the WEF to shut all factories down. Every damn one of them. They want to save the planet.
Yeah.
That's what you tell them. Tell them to shut every damn one of them down. Now then, I'll believe them.
Klaus Schwab.
They're full of shit, huh?
Klaus Schwab has Nazi roots.
Oh yeah. We got senators going over there.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney. We got actors going over there. I forgot his damn name. Son of a gun. He played what the hell that movie was. Ah, shit. That's where I get confused a little bit. But yeah, they're over there. Even the guy from West Virginia, the senator, he was over there. I seen. Even Trump, Biden, they're over there. So they're all the same. There's no difference between them.
I got to get my glasses on when I see the chat. No, I hear you. Because they are following the scripture, fear porn, huh?
Let's start putting these babies up here, see what's going on here. Now I can do this now.
I think what Graham is trying to say is that they fear what they don't understand.
They're my guy. Because they are following the script and fear. That's right. We can see it right now. Men are turning into women. Women are turning into men.
Yeah.
A bunch of sissies. God have pity when we do get attacked. We don't have a military. We're depleted in ammunition. We're depleted in people going into the military. And I can't blame them. I wouldn't want to go either anymore. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, I'll be crossing the border going to Colorado and going to see that guy that's on YouTube. Dragon something. You guys ever see him? He's got he's got his own YouTube channel. His name is Dragon something or something Dragon.
Uh-huh.
He's got all kinds of military hardware.
That's good. That's the way to be. Let's call our the purpose of the Second Amendment was not to hunt or fish to hunt. It was for in case tyranny happened in the government.
Yeah.
And the government is scared right now about it because we do have arms. You take our arms away, that's it. We're done. We're the only country that I know of that has arms.
I think it was Ben Franklin or one of your founding fathers that said when tyranny becomes law or when tyranny becomes injustice, resistance becomes duty or something like that. So the government is pretty much telling us, hey, go ahead, resist.
Mm-hmm. Well, they couldn't wait for the technology to come on out to use it against us. The Bush family was funded with you're right. He's absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
He's right. That he is true. Bush is part of it. The man is dead.
Yeah.
The weapons of mass destruction. What a joke that was. That was another play on words.
Same with you know who else is behind this? Is the guy from Microsoft, Bill Gates.
Oh, Bill Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates is. Yep. Bezos. He's in on it from Amazon. When you give, I can't read that. I gotta get my glasses on.
When you give your trust over to the other men, you deserve and will be deceived and scammed. Learn this. Yep.
That's I say. If you know people who want to listen to you, talk to them.
Well, about last year. I was like I took a break from YouTube because of all the drama, and I decided to lay down some roots on TikTok and get my name out there for my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Network, because I'm a big networker. Anyways, I was the Klaus Schwab said something last year. He goes, "God is dead. There's no God." He goes, "I have power now. I have divine power."
Yeah, that's right. I've heard that already.
So he was claiming. So he was claiming that he was God, and it made me think: could he be the Antichrist? But then again, I don't know. I'm just. This is
Don't
all.
worry about it. All you have to worry about is yourself. Get the hell out of the freaking government coattails. That's all you have to worry about.
True.
It's simple. That's all you have to worry. Screw them. Like Drew said, they're going to kill themselves eventually. They're on drugs half the time anyway.
I don't mind living off the land. Fuck it.
You know, it's healthier.
The only thing I'm afraid of is snakes, and fuck, snakes are more afraid of you than you are of them anyway. So.
Well, you get yourself some snake boot bites, bite snake boots, where they can't penetrate through your boots.
I see a snake. I'm the first one on a fucking picnic table screaming like a little bitch.
You know, there's seed yourself from all corruption, or you yourself are the corruption. Ah, very good.
Yep.
It's no game, people. I'm telling you. And if you can try to help people out, do it. Just don't go out there on YouTube and blah blah blah. This, I mean, tell them what you got in mind, and then start talking like we're doing now. Have a free for all for talking, whatever. But at least put your content out there so people know what's going on.
True.
I got over 328 videos on this thing, and I erased a lot of them. I've been on here for more than 3 years, but recently I've been on here for 2 years because I got kicked out.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up.
Well, I just got my community tab like a few days ago, and I was shocked. I'm going, holy shit.
You got your what?
My community tab.
I'm not familiar.
On YouTube.
Okay. Well, then use it to your advantage. Tell people the truth. Ruski, you got anything to say? You're just sitting there looking at me like in a daze. What's going on?
No, I was just paying attention. Just paying attention.
Okay. I mean, seriously. I mean, if people don't want to listen to you, walk away. I mean, if you guys really want to know the truth, when Guru does come up here, he'll put you in the back room and we'll all talk. You guys got a surprise coming like I did. My jaws hit the floor. And I couldn't have been any patriotic than anybody. Seriously. I mean, I was for the government. But I knew something was wrong and I couldn't put my finger to it. Guru is the one who put it together for me. And again, he shows you documentation. He just doesn't say it. He shows it as well. It's amazing. It really is. And it's going to piss you off like it did me. Because he's right. And I'm not pissed off at him. I'm pissed off at myself. And I wish I had 10 years of life more left to get this thing going to help my family out. I'm trying my best. But where you're living at now, you're not going to live there very much longer. I'll tell you that now.
True.
I mean, things are going up. Food prices, gas prices, crime's going up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Illegals are coming in. They're killing people. Some lady was walking in New York Street, I see. Some guy followed her for 25 miles. Finally grabbed her after she got done with the ATM. Made her a handicap. She can't move now. She might have a 50-50 chance, they said. Might. But she has kids that they depend on her. She can't even work right now.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, the government drew first blood.
They did.
Yeah. If something that happens to you too, they don't give a shit about you. They could care less about you.
True.
If you can't work, you can't supply your taxes like they want you to. Who gives a shit? We'll get the younger generation to do it. They don't know anything. We already indoctrinated them people. It's a game. Don't concentrate on the government. Concentrate on yourself and get the fuck out of here. You know.
Yeah, I
And I'm
agree.
serious. And if you guys do it, I'd be proud of you, each and every one of you. Just think of me when you're out there in the woods saying, I wonder what Wrights is doing. I'll probably be 6 foot underneath the ground.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't say that.
Thinking about,
No, you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
don't say that.
well, life has no guarantee for anything.
You, me, Ruski. Let me just say this. Let me go back a minute here. I'm just trying to, put to practice what my mom told me a long time ago. Name everybody first and then myself last. You, Ruski, Nude Guru, and myself are all old school workhorses. We're haven't done one us, and I was afraid we'll take it over. So we ain't going anytime soon.
Well, I'd like to ask you one way. Well, how is it that these senators live to be 80, 90 years old? Look at Jimmy Carter. He's 98.
Fucking cryogenics.
You know?
Yeah. Hmm.
Or maybe it's the food they eat with good medical.
Well, shit. Walt Disney is fucking cryogenically frozen underneath Disneyland.
I believe it.
I believe that too. I believe it.
Like Futurama.
Walt Disney just wanted kids to have a good time. He didn't want this thing to be woke. If he woke up, I guarantee you he'd have a shit fit. He would. You know, they just took it over when he died. As soon as his brother died, after Walt Disney died, that was it. It started turning woke. And I always wanted to go to Disney. I'm not going there anymore. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the money. You know, for anybody who does, God have pity on you. You're sick. And I'll be the first one to say it.
Yeah.
To have your kids go through that kind of bullshit it's not right. It's not right at all.
This world is going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh yeah, it sure is. It sure is. So if you guys can do better than I can, do it. But talk to Guru. I'm telling you, he'll enlighten you. He'll get you thinking.
Right.
That reminds me, Guru owes me some money for aspirins I had to buy. For all the thinking I had to do. So that's enough of that. So what's going on, guys? Anything new?
I'm good. No, well, I'm going to be interviewed on a panel Friday, March 24th at 7 p.m.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on?
It's my buddy Drew. He's got his own channel called Living History's Mysteries.
Living History. Okay.
So he wants to interview me about my channel, how I got involved in the paranormal, and all that other stuff. So that's Friday, March 24th at 7 p.m.
Remind me, so I'll go up there and check you out. Thanks, Guru. I get a lot of respect from you. Yeah, tell us about it. We'll go up there. It's about paranormal stuff and everything else. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you know I like that kind of stuff. I used to do it. So yeah, tell me, I'll go up there.
And I'll be putting that on my community tab as well as a reminder.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to miss that. Definitely.
I just subbed. Yeah.
I'm just gonna write and just check it out and see what it is. I don't like going to other people's panels that much. I don't until I get to know them. I don't want the riffraff to come back. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you. Oh no, he's got my friend Drew's got a good channel. He doesn't have trolls. He doesn't have the riffraff. If there is, he boots him out. So it's going to be him interviewing me on his panel.
Okay. Nobody else.
Nobody else, just me.
Okay. Well, I'll just write my comments then. Keep your eyes peeled when I write comments to you.
Of course.
What, private chat?
It's about the paranormal. I used to be a paranormal activist because I didn't, people didn't believe in God. I'll check it out for myself because in the Bible it says there's spirits. And I says, well, we're going to find out. I found out. God, I found out. Scary. But yeah. But yeah, it's just just tell us when it's ready, and we'll go over there. We'll check it out. Well, at least I will.
I already subbed.
Trader.
He's got a great channel. He does all sorts of stuff, history, like I do, paranormal, Like I do everything. So
Yeah. That's good. That's good to know. At least somebody I can go to and watch them and see what's going on, learn more.
oh,
I can
yeah.
always learn more. God knows. I was supposed to go to that haunted place in Kentucky, but I haven't heard nothing about it this year. So apparently I'm not going, or they're not going, one of the two. I had to talk to my son-in-law about that. To that sanitarium place in Kentucky,
Right.
Waverly.
Waverly.
Yeah, I was supposed to go there. You could stay there 12 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Just at one group. That's it. But they're so booked up, I had to wait till, what do you say, in March or May, and I haven't heard a thing, so I don't think I'm going. So, oh well, I tried.
Wait, so you don't go on other people's panels, Rights for Vets?
Not that much. No, not that much. Only certain people I know that I've talked to that come in here, and I don't like it because I don't want the riffraff to come over here and follow me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I just.
Well, I was going to have a panel on Saturday. I was hoping you would come. You two.
Oh yeah, I'll come. Well, I know you. I'll come. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I'm just talking about people I really don't know.
I just thought of something. Rights for Vets. You said you have underneath there "screw dictators." Well, do you know what first word is in that word?
What, dictator?
Yeah.
You know how I spelled that, right? D-I-C-K.
Oh yeah, you fucking spelled that exact. Yep.
No, I don't. Explain to me what you mean.
Dictators. The first word in that word is fucking dick.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah. That's how I spell it. Yeah. Which they are. I'm telling you, when they seriously, we're going to do this. We're going to go for hearings. This hearing is nothing but a big facade, a lie. You know what I mean? They don't go to jail. No one does. If they wanted really to go after Biden, they could, but they don't. Yeah. They keep prolonging it and prolonging it and oh, he's no good. He shouldn't be doing this. He broke the rules. Well, if he broke the rules, put him in jail.
Nude Guru. The name of the channel is Living Histories Mysteries.
And you said you'll be there the 24th, right?
Yep, Friday the 24th at 7 p.m.
7. Okay, 7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that. I love that kind of stuff. I do.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me a reminder. That's 10 days away from now. I'm gonna forget.
Yeah. Just.
I know we all forget.
Yeah. So none of you are Christians?
I am.
The Bible?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The Bible, you said? The Bible.
Yeah.
Did you know in the words in the Bible they changed it?
I've heard.
Oh yeah.
You want to find out where they're at? And I'll show you.
Okay.
Hold on here. I got to open mine up. I had this Bible since 1967.
67.
Fuck, you're old.
Oh yeah. I was born in the 50s.
Oh shit. Yeah, you are old.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Make me feel young. You got your Bible with you for a minute there, Ruski? Hold on here. Let me check. Got to find where my paperwork's at here.
Well, New Testament, yes.
Okay, hold on here. Let me see if I can make some sense. It's been a while since I wrote this, okay? Let's get you a good one here, just to give you an idea. Bear with me for a minute. Let's see here.
Well, since we're living in the end times, I think Revelations would be ideal.
Trying to find something that you guys really know about here. I'm trying to find
Daniel 7. Jacob has a dream about the ladder.
Well, I had one. Just I'm trying to find it though. I know what the words say, but
my favorite is Proverbs 13:3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
Yeah, in other words, keep your mouth shut and hide.
Yeah. Or how about this one? Behold, a pale horse, and what sat on him was death, and hell followed with him.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I can't find it. I got so much paperwork going on here. Let me go on Google and I'll tell you where it's at here. Oh, here's one right here. St. Mark, chapter 2, verse 22. Check that out, Brewski.
You said Mark what?
St. Mark, chapter 2. Wait till you get. Hold on, guys. We're going to go through this for a minute.
Okay. Verse
okay.
what?
Chapter 2, verse 22.
All right. Okay.
What does it say?
And no one puts new wine into wineskins. Otherwise, the wine will burst the wineskins, and the wine is ruined as well as the wineskin. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins.
Very good. You got the right Bible then, because the one I have says bottles.
Recovery edition.
Good. Hold on to that. Because if that's I'll change my Bible. Hold on here. I'll give you another one.
I have a recovery Bible too, and also a King James Study Bible.
Oh, King James so hard. It's that's what I grew up on. King James. Oof.
We're going to test this out right now. Then we'll know for sure.
I gotta quit smoking.
Yeah. Vape. Smoke weed.
Fuck that vape shit. I had a buddy that fucking bought a vape from the store. He went home and he decided, you know what? I'm not liking the wattage that the store gives, so I'm going to tweak my own. Well, he almost blew his head off.
Shit.
He almost blew his head off because he upped the wattage to God knows atomic bomb shit.
Yeah.
So I go visit him, and he's got a big diaper wrapped around his head. I'm going, talk about losing your head. Hey, he goes, Derek, shut the fuck up. I'm not in the mood to hear your fucking lame jokes. And the nurse goes, are you always this joking when your buddy almost loses his life? I'm like, serves him right, the stupid bastard. He's Italian. What do you expect?
He pulled punches you there.
Then the nurse goes, sir, I think you better leave. You're upsetting the patient. I said, upsetting him? I said, fuck. He was born upset.
Okay, here we go. I got it. Isaiah, chapter 11. Isaiah, chapter 11. Now
I don't have the Old Testament.
You don't have the Old Testament?
Just the New.
Oh, shit. How about you, Derek?
Yeah, I'm going to Google that right now.
You're going to Google it? I want to find out if you had it in your Bible. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I got my Bible right here.
Yeah, this is going to tell me whether. But the first one, you're right, Ruski. That's what it's supposed to say. Wineskins, not bottles.
Shirts and skins, huh? I'm sorry. I'm making a clear joke. It's all right. I'm in a mood.
Okay, tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 11.
Yeah.
Ouch. Damn it. 7, 8, 9.
I'm going to tell you something about this in just a short. If he hits it right, see what his Bible says.
Okay, Isaiah chapter 11. What verse?
Verse 6 through 9.
Okay.
What's it say?
The wolf and the lamb.
The wolf what?
The wolf and the lamb. And the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
Okay, stop right there. That's wrong. What should it say?
Oh, God. I got my King James Study Bible here, so.
Should say the lion will lay down with the lamb. The wolf represents Satan.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Man is taking and putting words in the Bible now. I have a 1967. It says the same thing.
Ouch.
I was always taught in Catholic school, the wolf doesn't lay down with the lamb. The lion lays down. I'm sorry, the wolf doesn't lay down with the sheep. The lion does. So they're changing the words in the Bible purposely.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, if you really check it out, you'll find it out there in the Bible. Yeah, this is kind of the stuff that's going on right now. This is what they're doing. And when you hear a preacher say that, you know, that the wolf lays down with the lamb, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Leave that place. That's why I quit going to church.
Yeah, I haven't been to church in a while.
Mm-hmm. And you talk about people talking behind your back, just go to church. They're the biggest hypocrites in the world. Especially Catholics.
They are.
Yeah. Go to confession, your sins are forgiven. No, man does not take sins away. God does.
Mm-hmm.
Pray in the closet by yourself. So, yeah, it's a farce. So that's it. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
You know, I pray, but I don't, read the Bible because I'm scared I might be reading the wrong thing.
You know what? I mean, the church says you got to go to church and all that, but you know what? As long as you take some time out to pray to God and commune with God, you don't need to go to church.
Right.
Forsake not the gathering of brethren.
It makes you stronger. That we're saying, if you go to church, your faith is more stronger. But I'm not going to go with a bunch of hypocrites. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it.
True.
Yeah. Speaking on that, I remember I was partying. This was like I was in my 20s, and it was that kind of party. Like alcohol and drugs were going around, and fell asleep, and I woke up and two people, they were doing like rails of coke, like bunch of it, just snorting it. This was in the morning time, so they like between the two of them, I think they finished like an 8-ball, and then they looked at each other, they looked at me, they were like, "All right, Sunday we're gonna go to church." I'm like, "What the?" It was Sunday morning, and they were like, "We're going to church," and they just finished the entire like 8-ball.
Sounds about right. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I've been to those parties.
When these preachers got prosecuted for doing something right and not a Christian would help them out, that was enough for me. That's it. I'm done with them. You know what I mean?
True.
I don't want to hear you're a Christian. I just want to hear, hey, you believe in God, and that's it. Jesus, it's done. So with you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was,
if you don't want to say that, that's fine too. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean?
Especially when you can go online, pay like a certain amount of money, and get like a license to be an ordained minister quick.
Yeah, you do what you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, without going to a reputable Bible college or a seminary.
Yeah.
You know why they get their license? To be a preacher?
To marry people to make money.
Well, that too, but there's another reason too. Tax free.
Yeah. Because you can evade taxes if you get ordained by your own religion.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
It's a loophole within the government. They don't tell you, but you can. This is just like me. I own my own business, so I can. So if I go to Burger King for lunch for myself, I can write that off as a business lunch.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Or if you buy clothes for the business, or tools that you need for the business, anything. Yeah. That's how the agglomerates do it.
Yeah.
And if they tax, get ready for this. They want to tax the rich now. I'm going to laugh my ass off. Everybody's like, yeah, man, tax rich, them dirty rich suckers, Yeah. Well, you tax the rich, guess what? They're just going to pawn it right off on us, on their commodities. They're going to raise up the price. It ain't going to hurt.
But to be honest with you, it's about time they tax the rich.
But they're going to pass it on down to us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, milk was $5. Oh, hey, let's tax the rich. Now it's 10. Well, what the hell's going on here? Well, they just pass it on to us. They don't give a shit.
I have a couple. I have a couple friends of mine that are rich, And they even said, we should get taxed. I'm like, well, you're the first rich fuck I've met, which is you're my good friend, that I've actually heard that. He goes, well, I think, and some of my rich friends say they want to get taxed because it's not right that we get taxed and they fucking skate.
Well, what are they going to do with that tax? They're going to pay for it? Yeah, they will. But again, they're going to put it right on our commodities, raise up the price.
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example of one thing. You know that Starbucks coffee?
Yeah.
They must really be in bed with government because now he's in the VA hospitals.
Wow.
He's all over the place. And he's a big contributor for the elections. He's a communist. But yet people go over there and buy his coffee. I could care less about that shit.
I hear
Very
you.
rarely do I go out and buy things now. Unless I really, really have to. I try to... hold on here. I'm going to get... Government can't tax self-reliant people. Self-reliant people. Yeah, he's right. He's right. If you make food in the garden, it's all for free. Government can't tax your food that you made. You can't.
Nope.
So that hurts the government. All that money they're using right now, they're using against us. Now, Biden wants $6,800,000,000,000. But it's not going to come off our taxes. No, That's why we're in the fix that we're in right now. They want this country to go under. They want people to hurt all around the world. China's buying a property in farmlands in South Dakota. They're trying to stop that. Well, they already stopped it, what I understand. That Kristi Noem, who is the governor of South Dakota, she's going to be running for president. She's right there. Oh, my God. I stopped China from coming in our state. We're going to stop this shit. She ain't going to stop shit. 49 other states are still doing it. What a bunch of bullshit. They're going to do this, do that, and they don't do a damn thing about it. Just like Trump. Now, Trump, I got to admit, he did help us out. The economy was getting stronger. He wasn't a political man. He was a businessman, so he didn't give a shit. He was a fighter. But the problem is the only way he did it, he had to go through executive orders. It wasn't law. So as soon as Biden got in, he just tore up the paper and just wrote his own executive laws. So it was bullshit. That's what it was. I mean, this is things you have to look for. What they tell you is bullshit. While they're getting rich, they get paid. They don't get hurt at all. They get the best of everything from our taxes. They fly around for free. Can you at least put Indigada DeVita? or maybe Led Zeppelin? Nah, rats. But anyway, this is what is coming down with people. It's just that when your government doesn't hurt, why do they care about us? If they suffered the same way we did, they would think twice of doing things. But why should they? It's their contract. They can do whatever they want to do to us, providing we're in the same realm of thinking as they are. Control on us. And I don't want that. I want to get out of it.
Me too.
I don't want nothing to do with the government. I don't want nothing to do with their contract. As far as I'm concerned, that constitution they have, they can put that right between their axe cheeks and throw it in the garbage. So that's the shit that's coming down. So you better be careful, Derek. You better start concentrating on yourself. Because that day's going to come, you're going to say, damn, I wish I would have listened to rights. Because you're going to be really, up a shit's creek without a paddle.
I hear you.
And I don't want to see that with anybody, honestly. And again, I'm just doing this, just to help people. I like helping people as much as I can. I'm not asking for money. I'm giving you guys all the documentation I can get. I'm willing to, get Guru up here to talk to you guys when he gets a chance to, find out what's going on. You guys, I'm telling you, your jaws are going to drop once he starts talking to you in the backstage. You're not going to believe it, what you can do to get off this grid. It's amazing. And I never even thought anything about it. He's got it all together. He does. And again, he lived through it. He has. So I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Well, if you, especially you, Derek, if you know anything about the spirits, you know what's going on. You know what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, if anybody, you should know. And I'm not bullshitting you. Get the hell out of here, man. Get out of hell out of Dodge. Go someplace, hide, whatever you got to do. Build a little hut. You don't have to, have a big house. Shit. Warm up some water. Wash yourself down. Take a shower. Whatever. There's ways of doing it, and you'll be healthier for it.
I will too. Yeah.
Learn how to cut dead trees and use it for fire. The things you can do. The government's nothing but scare tactics. That's all. They
Very
promise you
true.
the moon and give you shit. And it all started with 2008, Obama. That's when this all shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at your movies today, Derek. Ain't worth a shit.
No, they're not.
So I don't even watch movies that much anymore, really. I've seen that picture called Otto. 10 minutes into it, and I shut it off. Terrible picture.
Yeah, movies suck nowadays.
Yeah, it's just. So what I do is I sit in my bed here or go in the kitchen or talk to my wife a while and do some videos and just set them off, until summertime. Summertime I'm going to be busy anyway. I got to do a lot around the house here and travel a little bit more before freedoms are gone. I got to do things. In fact, I'm going to be looking for some land if I can this summer.
Nice.
Hey, Ruski, you're one busy person over there. Well, he left. He waved bye. See you, Rusk. Nice talking to you.
Right?
He's a good conversationist. I don't know. That's just about it, I guess. Nobody else is up here anymore, so I'm always get the celly going and just relax. But I do appreciate you people being out here. Nude, you too. I appreciate it. I know you're busy. But Derek, you get a chance. And remind me of that too on March 20. I want to see that. I do want to see that. I really do. So just remind me. I have a bad memory. Trust me. Everybody who showed up here, thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Guru said something here. Give me a few. Oh, okay. He's going to come up. Okay, hold on. We'll stop. Hold on there, Derek. He's coming up. This is the guy you should be talking to. Really.
Oh, Nude Guru. I like talking with Nude Guru.
Oh, Nude, he's good. Yeah. And he's honest. You don't see people like that. I'm telling you, you don't see people like that anymore.
No.
You know, this guy has not worked in 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. 20 years. That's damn good. And he's loving it.
See, I've been raising myself since I was a teenager, and I've been working ever since, off and on. And I don't know.
Well, if you want to learn something, just stay on here for a while. You'll be up. We'll go in the backstage and you can talk to him. He's got a lot to tell you, huh?
I hitchhiked to Calgary, worked on the oil rigs after high school.
He'll talk to you. He'll talk. Well, believe me. And what'd you get out of it?
Became a fucking drug addict. Street life. Went to jail. Fuck. Never thought I'd get out of some of the situations I was in.
Well, things work right and you have an open mind. Guru will give you a complete different life. You're not going to believe it. Seriously. Believe me, dude, I went through the ranks too. Trust me. I thought I was a smart ass with my dad, and he kicked me out for 2 weeks just to show me, what it was really like. I was begging to get back in, as a teenager. Mr. Smart Ass, lived in my car. Yeah, it's just amazing. Graduated through high school. Was the only one who graduated through high school. Went in the military. The only one who went in the military other than my dad. Went to college, learned heating and cooling. Went to trade school, learned heating and cooling, and I got nothing to show for it other than a house and a car. Everything's paid off here, everything. But as soon as I got VA wouldn't help me out, I got screwed. Here we go. And Mr. Guru. Hello, Mr. Guru.
Hey, how many towels do I need to settle my payment?
We'll let you free today. You came up.
Oh, lucky me. Okay, you still gotta pay yours though.
I knew I was gonna get it one way or another. I knew it. That's why I'm pouring my damn own podcast here in StreamYard. I got no money.
So that one free towel after buying 10 credit is now nullified. Awesome.
How you doing, Guru? You doing okay?
Yeah, doing wonderful. Doing great. How you guys? Good to see you, everyone.
Well, I didn't get any. Does that make you? I'm having a bad day.
Ouch.
Next time, wash the towel. I told you.
Shit, forgot about that. She must have seen the brown smear marks in the back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know,
Damn.
I mean, you were saying earlier with the accident you had and everything, there's some instructions for that.
Guru cleansing? Is that what it is?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'll have to include that on the inside of the toilet bowl next time with the other instructions. We'll get there.
Okay. I got Dirk here. He wants to talk to you for a while, dude. Would you mind?
Oh, I never mind.
Okay.
No, we'll talk to anybody, sure.
Oh, Mad Dog's here. Hold on, Mad Dog. We're gonna take off. We're gonna go to the back room here. We're gonna talk to Derek here for a while. And
yeah, they're gonna have their way with me. Should be fun.
Oh.
Are we going backstage already? Where did Ruski go? He was just up here a bit ago.
He waved some. He had to go by. He had a phone call. And he took off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
He was a nice, conversationist. He was, but I'll get him for that. Don't worry. He's got his own stream coming up. I'll terrorize his ass to that one. I'll fix him. Everybody, I'm sorry, but we're gonna take off now. We're gonna talk to Derek because I know he has some odd hours like I do. I do appreciate you showing up here. Does anybody want to say anything to the people out here?
Hey, Mad Dog, what's up?
Nude?
Yeah, well, it was an awesome live. I had a great time. See you next time.
I know, kind of short a little bit. I just wanted to come up here and just do what I had to do, and that was it. But okay, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and catch you in a while.